everyone, and welcome to Take Two Radio Music. I'm Pam, your host, and joining me today is a singer, songwriter, recording artist, and the winner of Nashville's 2012 NIMA Award for Best Independent Country Music Artist of the Year. And his name is Chase Allan, all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome, Chase.
Hi, Pam. Pleasure to be on your show. A wonderful day here in Nashville.
Thank you, and thank you so much for joining me today. I'm really excited to speak with you and have our listeners learn more about you and your music.
Right. Awesome.
So your weather is good out there?
Oh, yeah. Well, it was beautiful early. Now it's getting a little over cloudy here, but, you know, it's that time of the year. But it's always beautiful here, you know, great people, great music.
I've been there once, and I went through Nashville and I went through Memphis, and the thing that stood out to me for Nashville is that when we were driving through, everything was so beautiful as far as scenery goes, and the grass and everything, it actually looked blue. It was just gorgeous.
Yeah, you probably got a little of that Kentucky bluegrass growing here.
Yeah.
But it is. But it's right next to us, so.
Yeah. Well, I wish I would have been able to spend more time there, but I was only there for like half a day. But it was gorgeous.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say congrats on your win. What did it feel like to win that when you heard about it? I mean, what did you do? Jump up and down, or?
Well, actually, it's kind of funny because I was told that I was, you know, nominated for it, and it's the nomination process is people in the industry and stuff. It's not fan based; it's industry based. So I actually was asked to perform at it, and I wasn't expected to win because, you know, it's more you know, geared country. I'm a country artist, but there was a lot of really country traditional and, you know, and modern too. But when I won, I was pretty, you know, very much surprised, you know, but it was great. Mm-hmm. People were great, and, you know, it was just a great experience and an honor, actually, you know, for Middle Tennessee and Nashville area, and so I mean it was really a good deal all the way around, and then I got to perform, of course. So, but yeah, it was quite surprising.
Wow. That's got to be a great feeling, you know, not only recognition from your fans, but people in the industry, and that means a lot to somebody that's working so hard to get their music out there.
Oh yeah, it is, because, you know, I'm involved with every aspect of my music, from writing to playing to singing, producing. Nobody has to throw the red carpet out for Chase Allan, man. I get right in there, and I get busy, and that's what they know about. And that's why a lot of the guys, they like me, and because I'm so hands-on with everybody, from the live players to the, whether it be, you know, guys, Jason Aldean, or somebody works with T2RM, or any of the guys, you know, in the industry here, as far as the studio musicians go, they know that I'm very hands-on, and I'm very, very tenacious to what I do and stuff, and I try to, you know, add my own personality into my music, which it is. I write pretty much everything, you know, so it's important to me from bottom up, you know, to be part of the music. You know,
most definitely. Well, I'd like to go back a little bit to have our listeners learn more about you. When did you know that you wanted to be in music, and who or what inspired you?
Well, believe it or not, I grew up in a small. Well, I grew up in a small church, the Southern Gospel. My mother was a song leader of the church, and the first time I ever performed was 4 years old, and I just progressed. I ended up studying classical music. I was Italian, German, jazz music. I just was really immersed in music theory, everything. I was pretty much a music geek.
Yeah, you got quite a background there.
but I studied classical music and opera and stuff like that. I got a scholarship to go to school, college, sing opera. But my true heart was in writing, performing. You know, so it was pretty much, you know, it was a stepping stone of everything, my background. But it's allowed me to do what I do today, and that's enabled me to produce and be a big part of not just writing the music, but taking it from nothing and creating something, you know, that that can be really, that the listener can really grab hold of, you know. And so my background is very important, you know, and I'll never forget where I came from and the hard work it took and all the people that were involved, you know, helping me, you know, establish me who I am and what I am.
Right,
and,
right.
You know, and so I'm just a hard worker, you know, and I totally believe it's all about, you know, I'm one of the guys that I believe it's all about the fans. You know, it's all about the love of the fans and knowing what people want to hear and being true to yourself and believing in yourself and showing that to people and being real, you know, and because at the end of the day, that's what it's really about. It's not always about, you know, the money and all that. It's about, you know, the people, meeting people one-on-one, you know, and giving them something that they, for that one moment time when they listen to you, they can get lost in that your song.
Exactly.
You know, and that's what it's about for me. So but yeah, the background is always important for everybody. My background is very diverse, you know, when it comes to music and stuff. But that's what's made me who I am, you know, in my own original style. And that's what they like about me in Nashville and outside Nashville is that my music's so unique, my voice is so unique. You know, I don't sound like anybody else in country music right now. So that's a plus. And so I want to reach out to a broad base of fans, country fans and rock fans.
Right,
so,
right.
You know, so that's a great question. And I kind of like a long answer, but
yeah. Well, I didn't expect it to be a short one, so it's okay. Now, you talked about, you know, being for Italian and German and that. I mean, can you sing in those languages, or you just learned about them?
Well, no. Actually, I had it when you study classical music vocally and stuff. You know, I was competitive in it, so I'd have to go to these competitions, and so I'd have to learn the songs, you know, in Italian, German, French, and be able to compete at a high level in these competitions. And so it would be all kinds of things, you know, to you would be learning the language, you know, everything from holding chairs, you know, to for your breath control, all that. It was really a lot of work. So but the training was great, you know, and the people you meet along the way and all different aspects of music, because I'm a music lover, you know, so it isn't like I don't like, I mean, I love everybody from Vince Gill to some Keith Urban stuff to, you know, to the rock stuff, you know, Aerosmith, you know, all the great music that from the past, Boston, Journey, you know.
You sound like me.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the day, you know, that's the day we live in right now, Pam.
Right.
You don't have, why do you have to pick one person or one genre, you know? I mean, if it's good music, and that's how the fans are, man. If it's a good music and they like it, that's what they want. They want good music, and they don't, you know, they don't care if it comes from Aerosmith or Keith Urban or Vince Gill. If it's a good song, it's a good song, and that's what it's all about. And so that's where I just do what I do. You know, I don't worry about what everybody else is doing, and you know, and I just support people, you know, and other musicians and people doing their own craft, you know, and I think that's the way to go. That's the best way to be, you know, believe in yourself and be real along the way.
That's right. That's right.
It's a lot harder coming back down, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's hard jerk going up, but you know, if you're a jerk going up, what's gonna happen? You come back down. Everybody comes down, you know. But you know, but to me, it's about longevity. It's about it's not one song. It's not 10 songs. I'm looking 2-3 albums. I want to create people that fan base that know me, that know what I'm about, that love what I'm doing, and love my music and love who I am, you know, and I think that's important to interact. That's why I'm so interactive with my fans on Twitter. You know, I answer everybody. It might take me a little while to get back because I'm really busy, but I answer usually 99.9. I answer everybody individually.
I've noticed that. And that is important to a fan. It's very important, whether you just say hello or have a good day or, thanks for listening to my music or, just some little something that you give back to us. It makes a fan love you even more and want to hear more from you.
Right.
And that's what some people do not do. And that's, maybe because they don't know about social media or they're not good at it or, they're just super busy and think, well, I'll get back to it later or something.
Yeah.
But just that little bit of something that you give back to us, that means a lot.
Yeah, and what opened my eyes is a lady named Kelly Lee out of Artists United, and she's based out of Toronto, and she's a social media expert. And like you said, in this day and age, it's so important to be aware that people they want to know who you are, what you're about. Is this guy for real, or is he going to be gone tomorrow? What kind of person he is. So she opened my eyes and took over my PR. She's done such a great job. It's even though I'm based out of Nashville, I love Nashville. I know a lot of people in Nashville. It's a whole big new world out there. Everything's gone so international.
Right,
so it's about Canada, England. I have fans all over the world, and so it's just not about, Nashville's a big part to record great songs and stuff, and I love it here, and I don't have no plans to leave, but there's just, with social media, like you said, it's broadened the horizon. It's so important to contact and connect with everybody out there. And and that's and it's so that's really important to me, and stuff, and so definitely.
Yeah, Kelly's really nice. We emailed back and forth to set this up, and she's a real sweetheart. So it's a good thing to have her in your corner.
Well, yeah, definitely. Yeah, we actually were doing. I want to mention this too. I'm making a video up in Toronto into July, and I'm using www.indiegogo.com, and I'm raising funds to do that video, and it's like Kickstarter, but it's Indiegogo.com, and what that involves, it involves raising money for the live video and the video that I'm doing. People are able to donate, but my prizes are incredible. My prizes aren't just giving away CDs. That's part of it. But I actually have prizes, dinner with me, your own concert here in Nashville.
Wow.
I'm giving away a flight to Toronto. I'm giving away 2 hotel stays at Grand Ole Opry here. 2 nights, Grand Ole Opry here. A day with me and my band. Your own personal concert, like I said, at the Rutledge, one of the big clubs here in Nashville. So, you can check it out, everybody, if they're interested.
I actually just pulled it up right now. It's Indiegogo.com/Chase Allan, and it's ALLAN, and I'm on there right now.
Yeah, it's actually not going to, the video, we made a great video down here in one of the major studios here, and it goes online. The whole campaign starts tonight. So we're really excited about it. It's a great way. It's a great way to be involved with the fans, to be involved with something special, and the prizes are. I've only mentioned some of them, and I can't remember. There's so many of that I'm doing. Interactive via internet, your own concert where we can talk, and I do a whole show for you via internet. It's just I feel I'm the type of guy. If someone's gonna, I'm very loyal. If someone's gonna help me out, I don't forget it. And I think that's constant too. When I do a show, I've told people, and they know this about me here in Nashville, it's like my last show I'll ever do. Every one of my shows, whether it's for 100 people or I perform in front of 15,000, is